or listening. Welcome. And again, I'm your host, Laura Williams. And Food Worth Forking is all about food, dating, and lifestyle. So all things food, culinary, because we all got to eat, right? Dating, what's happening in the world around us, um, in dating, in the dating world. How are we dating these days? And how are we dating after 40? Right? More importantly, how are we dating after 40? And lifestyle, what is happening in the world around us? What's worth forking, right? So, and if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please do subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube podcast, the channel, and Food Worth Forking, and hit that bell so that you can get all the notifications when there's new episodes and new content, because those things are important. And the other thing, please share. Don't be selfish. Share. Share with your friends, your family. Have them join us for a great time. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. Today is the first day of March. I cannot believe it is March already. And that means we're almost finished with the first quarter of the year, right? So, and with that, let's do a little check in. I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. If you've set any goals, how are you with your goals? Where are you with them? If you or did you set any goals for the year? So some people haven't. And if you didn't, that's okay too. And how you're feeling about them. It's not too late also to set goals or to go back to them and revisit them and kind of reevaluate and decide, okay, I can do this. I really can do this. So think about that. Because I think this time of the year, especially the winter time, it's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay motivated. You may not be feeling well or up to it, or life is happening as it does. It's happening around us. So even when you have amazing things going on, you don't always feel motivated. You don't always feel motivated to do them. So, and it can be hard to stay out of that overwhelmed space, especially if you have a lot going on, be it good, great things or some challenging things. It's hard to stay on track and stay focused and stay motivated. Um, so what are we doing? What do you do? What are you doing about that? Um, and of course, you're excited about the things that are going on, right? The things that are going on great or well in your life, or your business, your family. But we all have that moment of feeling over a little overwhelmed or not even motivated. Like, I don't feel like doing it today, because it happens. It creeps in. But I tend to do that also. I have those moments of not feeling motivated or not sure about what to do next. So lately, I've been reminding myself that there's a greater purpose. So every day, find something, um, one, to be positive about, but also what motivates you, what gets you going. So I remind myself every day, especially here lately, because I have a lot going on. I remind myself every day that there's a greater purpose. The road that I'm on, the journey that I'm on, is not necessarily about me. Like, I'm in it, but it's not about me. So if it's not about me, it's a greater, like I said, it's a greater purpose, um, beyond what I can imagine. And if it's not my, and it's not my job to figure it out. It's not my job to figure it out. And that just took a load off. That took a load off of me to not stress about it, because we tend to. We tend to stress, or at least I do, tend to stress like, oh my God, what can I do? But really, that moment, oh my God, I give it to God, because He was like, I didn't ask you to worry about that. I didn't even ask you to take that part on. I just need you to move and I'll do the rest. So um, just remembering that it's not your job. It's not my job to do it, and to take your hands off of it, and God's got it. And our job is to be bold. That's what this episode is about: being bold, being courageous, continue to be beautiful and fabulous, right? And God's got the rest, because everything that we're doing is preparation. It's preparation for the promise. Prep for the promise, that's what we're doing. So if we're prepping for the promise, everything else, you don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. So just move in it and do it and leave it, right? So I hope that helps. Hope that helps. But yeah, let's be bold. Let's be courageous, um, and trust and trust. And God's got the rest. And that is a huge relief, at least for me. It's a huge relief. So I hope that helps. I wanted to check in, see how you're doing. Please let me know. And any comments here? How y'all doing tonight? I hope everyone's good. And we are about to get into these segments, ladies and gentlemen. So, with it also being, what's up, Jason? What's up? Good evening, Forkers. Yes, yes. Um, and so it's March. It's Women's History Month, and I wanted to start off the evening talking about a woman who's done some incredible, incredible work. And it is Marion Croak. So I don't know if anyone has heard of Marion Croak, but please note she's an engineer and an inventor. Marion Croak is a prolific inventor in the voice and data communications fields with over 200 patents to her name. She is best known for developing and advancing voice over internet protocol technologies, converting voice data into digital signals that can be easily transmitted over the internet rather than using traditional phone lines. Her work has furthered the capabilities of audio and video conferencing, making it a practical reality in today's world. And there you have it. So the reason why we're able to Zoom, and the reason why we were all able to function and still communicate and at least see one another during COVID, especially during COVID, is all because of this woman. She has over 200 patents and still developing, still developing. She's amazing. So we want to thank her. Thank you, Marianne Croak, for your work and helping us through this, especially over the last couple of years, the hard times of us being able to be in person, to touch, feel people, but we were able to still communicate and commune with people over Teams and Zoom. And the reason why we were able to do that is because of her, because she invented it. So let's thank her for that. Right, 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 right. Latasha says, each day working on being better than previous day. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? What's happening? Yes, what is going on? You know what? I did forget one thing, because I asked you all to, when you were coming on tonight, what beverage were you drinking? What were you having? I discovered something that, because I'm also on another journey of a healthier life, healthier journey, losing weight, all those good things. And I found something very interesting, and it is pear elderberry flower soda. Pear elderberry, no, let me stop. I'm saying it wrong. Pear elderflower. So I'm assuming it's elderberry, but it's pear elderflower, and it tastes like elderberry. But anyway, and you probably can't see it because it's so green, and it's in my camera. Oh, there you go. Yeah. And it's by a company. I bought it at a little health food store. United Sodas of America. United Sodas of America. It is so good. It is so good. And then and it's light. Oh, and it's only 30 calories. 30 calories. But then your girl decided, it tastes great. I wonder what it would taste like with a little gin. Because I couldn't resist. I could not resist. So I added a little gin. It is quite tasty. Hmm. So if you find it, pear elder flower soda. It's very good. By itself is great. But then if you want to, if you feel like you want to take it up a notch, go ahead and add a little gin or something because it's good. It's very good. So also, I have added, are you addicted to these? Regina says she's addicted to these. This is my first time ever seeing them or finding them. So I'm like, these are delicious. And 30 calories, you can't beat that. So, okay, I've added a new category. Well, no, a segment, short segment. I want to talk about boss moves in food. Boss moves in food. Listen, let me tell you. I don't know if you all remember back in 2021 during the pandemic, kind of when I started doing the podcast live on this platform. I interviewed this awesome couple from Eat Okra. This couple created the app Eat Okra, Anthony and Janique Edwards. They were great. They were on the podcast, had a great time. So if you don't know about Eat Okra is an app that this power couple have created. They created it in 2016. They created it to connect customers with Black-owned restaurants. They have immersed themselves in their new community by exploring ways to support local Black-owned businesses and champion the vibrant cultural voices of our neighborhoods, which eventually planted the seed, of course, for Eat Okra. Since their episode of being on Food Worth Forking, they have partnered, and they've had other partnerships, but this is their latest partnership with Uber Eats, creating Black Restaurant Fund to expand access to growth capital, fuel underserved businesses and communities. And this platform is called Eat Okra Accelerator. It's an e-learning platform and business ecosystem. It will reduce access to capital and knowledge obstacles for Black-owned businesses so they can grow profitably. So, listen, Eat Okra has created a lane for themselves. This app has been out for, I think now, like altogether, like going on 5 years, 2016 to now. And they're now in so many other states, so many other cities. They started in right here in Brooklyn. Well, I'm in Brooklyn, but they started right here in Brooklyn, New York, and they've just done an exceptional job with this platform, and it's constantly growing, and they're constantly creating content. So I just want to congratulate Eat Okra on the great job that they've done. That it's really and truly amazing. So that is a boss move, and that is a boss move in food, right? I would say yes. Boss moves in food. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into the next of In Between the Bites. If you don't know what In Between the Bites, what this is all about, we're talking about what's happening in the world around us. What is going on? In case you did not know about Lady Gaga and her two little dogs, Now, if you remember, oh, when was that? Last year? Oh, okay, last year? No, it was in 2021. 2021, Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot, hospitalized, and her two dogs were stolen. And she had put out a reward, wanting her dogs back, and it was for $500,000. $500,000. So the dogs were returned, and the woman that we found out that the woman who returned the dogs was in on this whole plan to steal the dogs. It was all a scam. It was a whole thing. And so the man who shot the dog walker, I think he got like 20 years in prison. And the woman um, she is now suing Lady Gaga. She is suing Lady Gaga. So let's talk about it. Lady Gaga dog napping woman charged over dog theft is now suing Star over $500,000 because Lady Gaga said, I will give $500,000 for my dogs back. No questions asked. No questions asked. Her name is Jennifer McBride. Jennifer McBride was charged in connection with the theft of Lady Gaga's French bulldogs, after they were dog napped at gunpoint, and is now suing the star, alleging she was denied her $500,000 because she said no questions asked. Jennifer was one of five co-defendants charged in connection with the theft. And afterwards, after handing the dogs to the police, we know that the dog walker, he was wounded, he was in the hospital, and now she's not only suing her for $500,000, but she's seeking no less than $1.5 million in damages. I don't know. I don't know how you all. So let me stop. Lady Gaga right now is in court. She is in court dealing with this mess, with this nonsense. And the hard part about it is this woman could really win. She could really win simply because she said no questions asked. I think the lesson in this is be careful what you say. Words are everything. How you communicate. She said no questions asked. She returned the dogs. I think she got a slap on the wrist. I think it was no contest. But she's suing her now for $500,000. In addition to the $500,000, she wants $1 million. I cannot. You stole the lady's dogs. And now you are really taking her and suing her for the money. I cannot. I don't understand people. And it is. Chris says it's audacity 10 times over. It is. I don't understand. But okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're out here doing. That's what she's doing. That's what's happening. That is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. But with all that drama, I think we need to have a little fun. And we are going to get into smash or pass. What say you? What do you think? What are you feeling? And let's get into our first smash or pass of the evening. Here we go. I know this looks really crazy, right? It does. And when I saw it, I was like, I can't. I can't just because of this man breathing over all these drinks. But this is called a Flaming Dr. Pepper. Flaming Dr. Pepper. The ingredients: 151 proof rum. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 151, 151 proof rum, light beer, and amaretto. So what he's doing, bartenders balance a shot glass of rum and amaretto on a pint glass of beer. When the shot is lit, the rum's high alcohol content sets off a strong enough flame to push the shot glass into the pint glass. Okay, the flame also burns off some of the drink's sugar, making it taste curiously like Dr. Pepper. That's why they call it Dr. Pepper. Is this a, I mean, I don't, is it, is this a smash or pass? I will pass because it looks like he's blowing his breath over my glass. It's bad enough that we're out, eating. We don't know what people are doing. I will really pass on this one. I'm cool with passing. Anyone else? Let's see. Janelle says, my throat is burning just from the picture. It is. It looks really gross, actually. Chris is passing. My 151 days are as done as Tad steak. Okay. Smash. Tasha says it's a smash. Alcohol will kill his germs. No, I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not. Berna says, absolutely not. I need my eyebrows. Right? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna pass. But we do have a taker. We do have a taker in the house. And I'm gonna let the taker have it and enjoy. That's a lot. That is a lot, Mr. That is a lot. A lot. All right, so up next, this one is a crawfish pasta. Check it out.
All right, y'all. New Year's coming up. I'm about to show you a good video, baby. Let's go. All right, y'all. Go with them 2 pounds of crawfish tails. Hit it with my Cajun seasoning. That black pepper. And, of course, that garlic powder now. Hit it up with some of that dry parsley. While them crawfish going, go one more step. 2 pounds of them bow ties, y'all. Pint of that heavy whipping cream now. 10 ounces Parmesan cheese, y'all. Same season as we used earlier. Go with them all again. Go ahead on, y'all. Mix some crawfish in it, bitch. Y'all check out that cheesy crawfish pasta now. What you think there, boy? Good? All right.
I mean, at the end, it does look good. I mean, he's slapping everything. That's a grill that's outside. That's a pretty big grill, but serious. I'm not really a fan of it, but it looks delicious. But I think I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'm gonna pass on the crawfish pasta. What say you? What say you? I think I'm gonna pass on it. Brenda says she's gonna pass. Yeah. Chris says, what if he sneezed at the wrong time? Yeah. I'm kind of okay. Oh, you're not talking about the crawfish. You're talking about the drink, I think. That too. Yes. I'd smash if I hadn't seen how he made it. Did he wash his hands? I don't know. There's a lot going on. And there was a lot of, just hands in the bowls of the pasta and slapping the butter on the grill and the crawfish. It was a lot going on. I am going to pass. I'm going to let him have it. Tasha says smash. I understand the smash. I understand the smash because it looks good. The end result, it does look good. It looks delicious. But I'm going to let y'all have it. Chris says, yeah, the drink. Oh, yes, you meant the drink. It may reply to the man with the griddle. It might too. I kind of agree. I agree. I agree. All right. Well, I think we kind of met in the middle with the crawfish pasta. It did look good though. It was very tasty. We don't know, Tosh. Tasha, we don't. Tasha says we never know in restaurants if they're clean or washing their hands. It's true. That's why we pray. That is why we pray. Yes. All right. Got one last one for you tonight. This is a grilled red snapper. Check it out.
Me gustan los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta viajar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mañana, me gustas tú. Me gusta el viento, me gustas tú. Me gusta soñar, me gustas tú. Me gusta la mar, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Mi corazón, mi corazón. Me gusta la moto, me gustas tú. Me gusta correr, me gustas tú. Me gusta la lluvia, me gustas tú. Me gusta volver, me gustas tú. Me gusta marihuana, me gustas tú. Me gusta colombiana, me gustas tú. Me gusta la montaña, me gustas tú. Me gusta la noche. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais pas. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je ne sais plus. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Je suis perdu. Mi corazón, mi corazón.
You know, he really had me all the way until he took the coconut milk, coconut water, cracked it, and put a straw in it and started drinking from it, and then pours it over the food. So I'm going to say this is he's eating that whole fish. He's eating that whole fish. Or because the fish looks amazing, it's a grilled red snapper with a mango like salsa with cilantro and onions and chopped up mango, and he poured over it and it looks amazing. And then he pours the coconut milk on it. But he took it from the tree, cracked it open, put a straw in it, drank from it, and then poured it over the fish. I no. No. But I'm gonna imagine maybe it's because it's really a smash. That is a smash all day. So maybe I'm going to say he used a different coconut. He did. That was for him. That coconut was for him, and then he got another coconut and used it for the fish because it looked delicious. So I'm going to say smash. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Vernon says smash if I don't have to watch him prepare it. No fish head. Yeah. Okay. Tasha says, well, y'all are coming. Tasha says pass because of the head being included in the presentation. That doesn't bother me like it used to. It used to bother me a lot, but it doesn't bother me. But I understand. I understand it. Yeah. Janelle says, the backwash in the coconut water added to the salsa means it's a no for me. Right? I was like, dude, no. But I'm going to say that he used 2 coconuts. He did. That's why he did it. He was just saying coconut milk delicious, but he used a different coconut. I'm just going to stick with it. Yeah. Chris says smash. I don't mind the fish head. Grew up with that being the norm. Totally understand that. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to, like I said, but yeah. Regina says it's all about the fish head. Girl, I'm going to say no, but okay. But okay. That's fine. I understand. I understand, but I'm going to say no. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, folks. I found out some really interesting information for this next segment of Sensual Food Facts. I was shocked. In that there's research. There is research. So we are about to talk about, hold on. Regina says, didn't see the mango, but the pineapple and pepper. Yum. Oh, is that what was that pineapple? Because I couldn't tell. That might have been pineapple. So I might be wrong. I might be wrong. That was pineapple and not mango. I just couldn't see it. But let me tell y'all about the Central Food Facts. Child, Central Food Facts is interesting to me tonight because who knew about Pepsi and Coca-Cola? Who knew? So let me tell you, the latest study. Let me make sure I want you to get all this good information. Here we go. The latest study. Researchers. Oh, let me start over and say drinking Coca-Cola and Pepsi may increase testosterone and make testicles larger. Okay, here we go. Researchers at the Northwest Minzu University in China set out to determine the impact of carbonated drinks like Coca-Cola and Pepsi on fertility during a 15-day study. Drinking Coca-Cola and Pepsi might increase testicle size and testosterone production. Researchers at the university in China, the team noted that previous studies have suggested soda consumption could have a harmful effect on reproductive functions such as reduced sperm count. The latest study relied on animal testing, specifically mice, and found that the male hormone actually increased and testes got bigger. One group were even given only water, and the remaining test groups drank various levels of Coca-Cola and Pepsi over a 15-day period. The scientists monitored the mice through blood tests while also measuring weight and diameter of the testes. The research appears to be correct. One of the study authors wrote, the outcome demonstrated a high dose of Pepsi or Coca-Cola could promote testes growth and development. Who knew? Quite interesting. Don't know if we should be walking around. Don't know if people should be walking around, or men specifically, should be walking around drinking a lot of Pepsi and Coca-Cola. They also said Diet Coke does the same thing. Diet Pepsi does the same thing. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. That is food worth forking. I'm just saying that's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Vernon says, I did. Q. Maybe not. Did you mean this? But I didn't know. I don't know if anybody knew. But that one is quite interesting. Pepsi and Coke. Just saying. I'm going to leave it right there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it right there. Mm-hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of Food Worth Forking. We have come to the end of this episode. It has been fun. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you for joining me. Again, if you are not subscribed, please do. Why are you not subscribed? What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Join us. Come on every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. Please, if you follow on Instagram, follow on Instagram, Twitter, at Food Worth Forking, and listen to the podcast on all of your favorite podcasts where you listen to all of your favorite podcasts. You can find Food Worth Forking. So I'm going to leave you with one little, let's continuing to keep it on the high, continuing to keep it upbeat, keep it on the high note. I just thought this was so cute. I really did. So I am going to leave you with this cute little video. Hope it brings a smile to your face like it did me. And I think that's it for this evening. And until we eat again, make it food worth working. Have a good night. Here you go.
Huh? Right? Here comes a big bubble. Whoa! Then she went like this.
I would try.
Okay. Oh!